Well, hello there. So, Phish is back tonight, and this was the first of just 8 shows here to finish out the summer. Took place in Louisville, Kentucky at the Bourbon and Beyond Festival, and well, it was a bit of a festival show. It's a good show. Look at that set list. Very 1.0 heavy. Strong set list. I guess the obvious, again, like we've been saying now for a year. A lot of these songs heavy in the rotation. Even Timber kind of trying to sneak its way in as heavy. I don't know if statistically that's true or not. It just feels like Timber's been showing up a tad more than normal. There were maybe not a surprise as far. Well, let's just start at the beginning here at 46 Days. That's how they started. I was so close, but not close at all, really. Called the Sand opener. Open in the second set. I'm sure somebody hit a 46 Days opener. That is one that is somewhat common, maybe not as the opener, but a first set song, very common. And that was sort of the theme throughout. Really going 1, 2, 3 here with some strong regulars and just strong song. Look, it's a festival. If they're ever going to have a show where, like every night, there's somebody there, it's their first show. So a lot of people probably it's their first show every single night. But you would think here at the festival that it was going to be maybe more than normal. I'm sure I saw some familiar faces there on the webcast. Sure, plenty of people just one and done here. There for Phish, and then Moment Dance, probably maybe my favorite of the three was Moment Dance. Then it's time. They've warmed up here. Now we are officially warmed up and batting clean up tonight. Wolfman's Brother, and like it often does, almost always, maybe even a little extra tonight. Maybe more so than normal. Wolfman's Brother, and almost like a two-part jam too. Paige and Mike. Mike sounded really cool early on in the Wolfman's jam. And Paige is in the spirit as well. And then it just kind of becomes just a rocker with this kind of rising feel to it. Taking us into Timber, which I talked about. And a strong Timber, too. Timber not just showing up and doing this Timber, just like a token appearance. So, and then Evolve, if it was very 1.0 heavy, we did get an Evolve. And not that it doesn't even feel like a new song anymore, really. And A Day in the Life, a nice cover there. Was there any other covers in the first set? I don't believe there was. An Impossum. A couple of sneaky, at least one sneaky cover over here. I think a popular call was Golden Age. I saw TV on the radio, the band playing at the festival. Trey went over. At least got a picture with the guys. I don't know, did he play with them or anything? Did they play Golden Age? So, A Day in the Life, Possum really shocking people, the noobs in the crowd. All right, so just not a ton to say really about the first set beyond the Wolfman's Brother. Strong start. Seemed like a very familiar set though, huh? All right, well that's all right. It's still 2025. Someday some guy's going to be getting into the band, or lady will be getting into the band, and they're going to get into this 2024 era. Probably on the Live Phish app, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, a lot of these songs feel the same." So where do we go big though? Was it the Sand second set opener? Well, it was okay. It was probably more than okay. Sand is one of my favorites, so it always probably gets a little bump, even if it's just a 7. I'm calling it an 8. So then Chalk Dust Torture, I don't know if it was a 10, but it was real good. And surprisingly, maybe, it felt like up to this point, maybe we weren't going to get a home run. Chalk Dust Torture comes through, and at certain points, like it wasn't just like taking turns soloing, but every guy, it seemed like, had a moment. A lot of Mike tonight, Mike really feeling it early on. Fishman as well. Think maybe in the Chalk Dust Jam, at some point in the damn jam, I think Trey called for a woo. It's like, you ain't getting these. These ain't going to woo, man. They don't know what the hell's going on, some of these people. Again, it was just one lighthearted attempt. He's like, all right, I had to try. Then we get into Light. All right, I'm kind of all over the place on Light. Like, I'm complaining about it. It doesn't do much. Maybe a little earlier tonight it tried to. And then the shocking moment in the second set when they go into Yamar. I love Yamar, but really did not see that one coming. Maybe the only big surprise of the night, the only surprise period, I guess. There's just no way in hell they've ever went Light Yamar 2001 in a second set, is there? I'd say that's probably the first time. 2001, everybody's going to love that. Carini, I can't believe they played Everything's Right. They're still just going to continue with that song. Certainly not new anymore, but going to be a forever in the rotation, I guess, until they're done. Carini showing people, hey, we can get a little hard. We got something left in us. And then Harry Hood, man, that was a very strong Harry Hood, wasn't it? It seemed like Paige and Trey really connected late in that one as they are hitting the crescendo. And it was a bit of a crescendo on the night because then you go boom, boom. Rock City, Character Zero, First Tube. Mr. Anastasio doing the thing at the end. So, the Bluegrass State. Possum, I mean, that didn't really count. No Bluegrass. How dare they? No Stash. Well, look, it's not 1993 anymore. Why try? So, yes, it was a festival show, but then that usually equals a pretty strong set list. I mean, I love a lot of those songs. I hope you do too. But then, yes, there's the groans. If you go to every single show and you listen and watch every single show, if you're a couch tour like myself, you know, maybe you like some surprises. And then you have shows like Columbus where I'm like, what the hell's this? All right. Boom. Love you guys. Just one of 8. And was about 12.5% done already. Maybe. Something like that. All right. Love you guys. I do. Boom. How many booms was that? There's a couple more boom. Man, now we're getting boom crazy.